guys, it's Anna with AnnaRaine Fitness. I wanted to come and talk to y'all today about, hang on a second, I just got through working out, so excuse my hair. Laptop's right there, I just closed it out. But anyways, I wanted to come and talk to y'all about facing, trials and how to overcome them and push through them and push yourself to be better, be a better parent, be a better person to yourself, be a better friend, daughter, sister, brother, son, father, you name it. The past 2 days I've been facing depression. Depression to the max because my oldest daughter was diagnosed 2 years ago with Chiari malformation. It's where the brain extends. It's got a herniated tonsils extending out the base of the skull in the back. And there's really no cure for it. They can do surgery to reduce the pressure on your brainstem, but that's about all they can really do. And my daughter is just now started to have like sharp pains in the back of her head, and then the day after, okay, it was 2 days ago. 2 days ago was the first day she started experiencing sharp pains in her head. Okay, well, I massaged her neck, and things went on from there. And then the next day, she got home from school and she started complaining about her head hurting again, but yet it was hurting all over, like from the back to the front, sides. And I waited it out. She said it subsided after like maybe a minute, 30 seconds to a minute. And then after that, she started to smell something burning. That's when I started to get a little bit concerned, and I was like, well, that's not normal because there's nothing cooking. She shouldn't be smelling something burning. So I called my mother because my husband works at night. He has the car. I called my mother and asked her to help me get Natalie, my daughter, to the emergency room, and she did. After dropping my other two youngest children off at my grandmother's, we took her up there, and they finally did something because her doctor was doing nothing. They weren't, looking into scheduling or anything with a neuro doctor, not just a neurosurgeon. She's done seeing a neurosurgeon, had MRIs, and they've said everything looks okay, but now her symptoms are progressing, so something's not adding up. So I took it up on myself to take her to the emergency room to see if I could get something done, and they did. They set me up an appointment with a neurosurgeon in October, and then her doctor's office called me because us visiting the ER got her into her doctor finally. So they scheduled us an appointment for the neuro doctor, which is in October as well. So the month of October we're going to be extremely busy. But I didn't work out those 2 days, 2 nights, because for one, with the first night, I was stuck in the emergency room till 2 o'clock in the morning. I got home, and my husband was already home. He helped me get the kids in bed, and I was exhausted. I was even hungry, so I had to eat something and then go to bed, which I normally don't eat past 11 at night, which I'm not even supposed to do that, but, that's about the only time I can actually sit down to myself. And, as a mother, that's what we do. Find time for ourselves, and that's my time. I work out at 10 at night, and I refuel after that, so it's about 11:30. And then I straighten up to get in bed, and usually that's about 1 o'clock. Right now it's 1:30 in the morning, so I have yet to do that, but I wanted to get on here to talk to you guys. But that's my life. That's the way it's been going the past few days. And then the day after that, I got home about 10 o'clock at night, and I was exhausted. I didn't have no energy to do anything but to go to sleep. And then tonight I managed to get home about 11, because today was my mother's birthday, so I went and celebrated it with her this evening. Took her to go shopping at Bath and Body. And I got home, and I've got a headache right now, but I still did my workout. It was Dirty 30 Extreme, and it was extreme. It was something. And my energy was just like, blah. Like, is it over yet? I was exhausted. Right now, I'm just, like, ready to go to bed. I was even drinking my pre-workout, and it was just like, I just want to go to bed. But I did it. I pushed myself, and I made it through. I had to take a few breaks here and there, but I did. I pushed. I said, okay, you want this. You have to do it. You have to work for it. So I mustered up what energy I did have, and I reached for my goals, and I did it. I have upped my weights, too, from my heaviest was 8 pounds, and I upped it to 10. And my 8s being the medium, and 5s, they're still being my lights. And let me tell you, the 5s, they still hurt. They still hurt. But I still did it. That's the point, even though I'm tired, and I feel like, my world's just caving in on me, and like, I'm afraid at any moment that I can just lose my child, that she's just not going to wake up, and so many other things just piling on top of that. Like, I'd lost her father I've done lost count now, let's see, he passed away in 2013. My days fly by like nothing. I don't even keep up with the days anymore. He passed away in 2013 when she was going to be 3 in August that year. I was 2 months pregnant, and her dad passed away. He was driving, and then he had a seizure, and he was epileptic. He had grand mal seizures, but it had been a while since he had them, so he was somewhat on remission, But he had one that morning and didn't make it home, and it was just me and my 2 girls. And then one day I met my husband now, which is really great to my kids. Treats them like they're his own. And then we had our own child. And I'm glad that God sent him to me, because I don't know where I would be without him. He has helped me so much. And at times I don't even deserve his love, but he gives it to me. Because I'm still, in the grieving stage, and trying to learn how to help my daughter through her stage of grief. And it's not easy, and her going through her medical problems that she's going through, none of it's easy. But we still find ways to keep pushing and pressing forward, and giving it our all. And when you want something, you're going to push for it. You're going to strive for it, and you're going to make it count. And you're going to know that you're worth it. Your children are worth it. Your husband, your wives, that your family's worth it. There's not a moment that goes by that I don't think of my family first. And if I work out, if I eat right, if I take care of myself, I'm capable of being there for them and being their stronghold in moments like what we've been going through for the past few days. I do go through the moments of saying, why me? Why does this have to happen to me? Why does this have to happen to my child? To her father, to our family. But only God knows why. Only God can. He's the only one that has the answers. And until the day that we meet him face to face, we won't know. We just have to live day to day, moment to moment, second to second, being grateful and thankful for everything that he gives us. And knowing that there's a reason for what is going on in our lives at the very moment. Even when it feels like there's no hope. Like our world's just going to end. Because it just feels like we're the only ones suffering. Like nobody ever understands us. But there's you I use working out as my way to relieve my stress, and like I said, to take care of myself so I can mentally, physically, and emotionally be there for my child, because she needs me. She needs me more now than ever, and she is keeping such a positive attitude through it all. She's amazing. She inspires me to be better myself, and to fight. Because she deserves to see me fight and to be strong in times like this, because that's going to help her. That's going to help her learn to be strong and to fight, and to give it her all, even in the times, her lowest of lows. She needs to see mommy be strong for her. She needs to see mommy fight for her, and that's what I'm doing. I'm fighting for her, I'm fighting for myself, and I'm going to show her that just because you have this illness, you have this Chiari malformation, doesn't mean that you have to hold yourself back from things. Doesn't mean that you have to hide away. Doesn't mean that you have to give in to Chiari. You can fight it. You can make it give in to you, and you show it who's boss. You show it who's stronger. And it's just, she's amazing. She reminds me daily to work out. And let's even talk about prayer. She's the one that tells me when I go in there to say they're not prayers with them. She'll tell me, "Mommy, we need to get on our knees. Come on, Momo, let's get on our knees." That's her sister's nickname. We call her Momo. But she's just so innocent, and she amazes me with everything that she does on a daily basis. She loves to learn. She's precious. Children are precious, and we are their example, and they're going to follow us and want to be like us. So we have to teach them in the way that's right, in the way that's going to help them succeed, help them grow, and help them love themselves. Don't show them the negative things that we as adults see. Don't show them that you're suffering financially, that you're penny pinching. Don't teach them that's, don't show them the depression of what your life's going through in that moment. Like mine, for instance, being feeling like I could lose my child at any given second. I don't need to let her know that. I don't need to let her know that I'm worried. She needs to see me be happy so she can be happy. And seeing her be happy makes me happy. Seeing my family happy makes me happy. There's nothing more that I want than my family to be happy. So just look around you and count your blessings. Be happy that you have a healthy child, a healthy husband, a healthy family, and a mother and father to go to when you need someone to talk to. Because they can be taken from you any second. In a blink of an eye, they will be gone out of your grasp. And you won't be able to tell them you love them, tell them goodbye, tell them anything. You won't, there's no better chance than the chance that you have in the moment. So tell your family that you love them. Tell your children you love them. And show them what love is. Show them what inspiration is. And let them know that they inspire you. And that you love them. Because that's what they need. And show it to yourself, because you deserve it as well. You deserve it.